opting to go Fox this time around instead of Snake.
All right.
3, 2, 1.
Which on paper makes a lot of sense.
Oh, of course.
Don't want to get bullied by Chrom.
Well, I think he kind of has a feeling that, you know, I really do think sword characters do pretty well against Cloud. They can really space around those grenades and make it so difficult. So trying out the Fox. Ooh, all right, man, that's a scary situation.
He was feeling out that down
I'm
there.
telling you. Ooh, okay. A little jab mix-ups. He's getting swatted back with that back air. Such a powerful tool for Chrom. And he knows how to use it. I like the aggressive return to the stage. And Pelca's doing a good job. He's going low there, almost trying to say, hey, if you're going to come off stage, I'm going to at least make you risk losing that stock, but a perfectly timed down tilt. Can't say the same about that back air, just a hair off. Pelca catching a breather, but runs right in that forward tilt. Got to pay some respect to that, my man. All right. Call this man Shark with that tag on, man. Always seems to be in a situation just trying to take a bite out of you. Smooth. Emerald, he is making it look easy right now.
Yeah, that neutral air, just kind of just going over everything he had right there.
He's spacing around. He's just spacing with these aerials so perfectly. All right, this attempt with Fox, perhaps not the go-to that Pelca needed. You see him shaking his head, maybe a little bit of regret. If this one continues to go by the wayside, I gotta imagine the Snake might be showing up for the next couple of games, but we'll see, man. Not willing to count out Fox just yet. One of the better characters in this game, but of course the same can be said for Chrom. Just devastating this poor little fast faller right now.
Yeah, Fox is susceptible to being bullied because of that little trait, falling fast right back into those hitboxes. Oh, he's going for the cheese.
Right.
Oh, the cheese!
Oh. Lord forgive me. I might get a little out of pocket.
Okay.
It ain't Sunday.
All right.
Oh, my Lord. Dude, Merf is absolutely disgusting right now. Pelca on the wrong side of this blade. Okay, like the charge up, though.
Little charge just to call it out.
Showing some signs of life. Maybe trying to ignite this offense. In a lot of trouble, however, at 98% on your final stock.
Definitely not where you want to be against Chrom.
Not at all. Okay, I mean, it looked good. Excellent follow through, yeah. And that was a perfect setup to put him in the air and then just wait for him to try and descend safely. Maybe going for that platform, but that would not be the case. Merf, perfect execution.
Yeah, just waiting for the action, reacting appropriately, taking that stock. Game one, going to Merf.
All right. I had a feeling that Snake was going to come out, man. I mean,
there he is. Final destination. Snake versus Chrom. Pelca versus Merf. Game two.
Be interesting to see how well Merf plays around the Snake. Doing a pretty good job at the start of things. Ooh. Okay, I like it. He was trying to whittle that shield down a little bit, maybe get a cheeky shield break. Didn't quite pan out, but I like the idea behind it as he takes stage control. Pelca going high with the Cypher, and the aggressive landed. Very intelligent decision. Ooh, and then just turns around, clips him with the up tilt.
It's like I mentioned before when top 8 started, sneaking in those up tilts.
Yeah.
At the right time.
Yeah, I mean, Dr. Copter found that out earlier on. I mean, he was the doctor, but it was Pelca who was surgical in that set, and he is looking to repeat that magic right now, taking that first stock off of Merf. Oh.
Wow. All right, great recovery. Air dodging off of the Cypher just as Merf gets to him. Staying on stage for a little bit, but not for too much longer. Merf taking that first stock.
Ooh, okay. Short hop. with the nair, and now these explosions starting to come into play for Pelca, and that is what is really going to start to separate these two. 91 for Merf. Maybe taking some trades he's not going to be too happy with. Oh, that was a really good late. Nice bear. Oh, wow. How did he do it, Emerald? How did he avoid it?
I'll let you know when I find out.
All right, Merf. Ooh, okay. I mean, he's getting a little overzealous though there, and that's something Pelca's done a good job. Whether you're charging it at him or he's using it as an anti-air, he has been very efficient with utilizing that up tilt in so many different versatile spots.
Not to mention, just recently spawning, had a bit of a buffer with some invincibility frames there. Throw it out, why not?
Yes, sir.
To lose.
All right, trying to find the ground safely. All right, now it looks like these are trades Merf is willing to take, trying to get the better of Pelca. Oh no! The most obvious ender is the one Pelca goes to. I don't think Merf saw, I mean, well, he should have saw it coming. It was right in his grill, but it is what it is. Wow. Did not see that coming.
Trickery.
That's that buffoonery right there, bro.
He just dropped it. He's not going to blow it.
Well, Pelca not going to complain about that. Gets himself on the board. The snake looking like the right decision. That was really some good back and forth action, too. So it's not like Pelca lucked in to get that victory. I mean, he had him at the percent for a reason. He played that really tight, close to the chest. So let's see if game 3 he can repeat that magic, or will Merf advance on, or excuse me, take the 2-0 lead. 2-1 lead, excuse me. Math, it's kind of hard sometimes. As is dealing with just all this artillery that Snake can put out. And you see Merf finding that out the hard way early on.
Yeah, Merf is trying to apply pressure like from under the platforms with the up air. And
there's your pressure, Emerald. There's your pressure, and then some. Lord have mercy. Nice. All right, Pelca loves going for those aggressive landings. A couple different ways Snake can decide to get back to the ground, but it seems that's the one he favors the most.
Great spot dodge on the jab there. Calling it out. Forward tilting.
Yes, all right. 102 for Merf. Just slice it nice, and good pickup too. It almost like he delayed his hit as well, knowing that the grenade was about to explode and just maximizing. And he's keeping an eye for that C4. He's gotten caught up off guard by that a couple of times so far, Emerald. But it looks like that's not going to be the case now. Just tracking him down. Love to follow up on the air dodge and not going to take the bait to go high and try and punish that Cypher.
Yeah, definitely great awareness coming from Merf on this end. Keeping in mind everything.
Oh, I think he tried to run through him, but maybe forgetting for a second that is not possible in that situation. Pelca just had the up tilt waiting.
Yeah, we've all still got a couple Smash 4 bugs we're still trying to fight. Running through people, yeah, that's one of them.
Yep. All right. Pulls out the grenade that time, yep. Content to just trade with those up airs. Oh, wow. That forward tilt is just ridiculous sometimes. Seriously. Man. Look how he's just kind of slowed Merf to a halt. Yeah, this is tough. This is a lot to have to deal with.
Yeah, he almost blew himself in that up B.
Holy crap, man. What an absolute battle. But right now, bomb beating Blade. That is for damn sure.
How did he get through that?
Oh, okay.
All right.
Oh, that was a really good up tilt. The follow through's looking nice, but not nice enough. It only took one hit from Pelca to get her done. Woo. That was smooth. I love the momentum that Merf started to pick up there towards the end, but the problem was that percent wasn't going to do him any favors when he took one big meaty hit from Snake. You saw Pelca just squeeze it in with the up tilt, as he's done all throughout this tournament. Just finds ways to get it done. And now he needs to just do it one more time to advance the loser semis.
3, 2,
Hell of a set we've seen already unfolding, guys. Appreciate you all joining us. And shout outs to over the 10K viewership. I knew we could get there. Shout outs to everybody spreading that link around and let them know we are in the building. Pelca looking to get into semis. One game away from doing it. Maybe Merf, though, has something to say about it. Let's find out. Chrom has been spectacular throughout. Oh.
Hey, he's on the prowl, looking to chase him down any chance he gets. Pelca already sitting at 128%. This is not looking good right now.
Oh, my goodness. It's not looking good if you're a Pelca stan, but if you're part of the Merf coalition, baby, you got to be happy with what you're seeing. Hell of a start. Okay.
And that landing up air, confirming and even more up airs.
Wow, this is a nasty start thus far for Merf. Applying a ton of pressure to Pelca. Love it. Held his ground perfectly. Just let Pelca come to him. Oh my God, if he ran into that Nikita off of that back air, that would have been sick.
And the up tilt yet again. Merf's been able to adapt and just kind of look out for just about everything that Pelca's been able to throw at him. But that up tilt consistently catching him off guard.
Ooh, love the space and Merf playing around him perfectly. Smarter Pelca, get that grenade out. Oh. All right, this is how it can start. He's got to be careful. He's allowed Pelca to take him to 107.
All right, we've got C4 in play.
He's only at a measly 62 for Snake. That's nothing.
I love that. Picking up the grenade and shielding. He's stuck!
Oh!
He's stuck! I had to stop for a second. I was like, wait, when did that happen?
This is still very much so doable for Pelca, but Merf has just been so sensational throughout this game. It's a shame to see him drop it, and it will not be the case. Again, keeping his feet planted, covering the landing of Pelca, and getting himself to a game number 5. Man, a lot of these players in this bracket so evenly matched there. We're really seeing some down-to-the-wire sets, and another game 5 set up for us.
Yeah, absolutely down to the wire. Again, momentum shifting back and forth, explosions over here.
Yep.
Up air strings right here. I mean, back and forth on both players' ends. Incredible play here tonight. And there it is, Yoshi's story moving in for this last and final game.
Yeah, man. I don't think we've actually seen, I think this is the first time in this top 8 we've seen Yoshi's story make its appearance. We've had Yoshi's Island Brawl a couple of times, but a little bit of a throwback to Melee, of course, a much larger layout. You will notice this is not the same stage space-wise, that's for damn sure.
Also, rest in peace, Randall. No hazards on this one.
Nope. All right, strong start for Merf. See if he can put this stock away early, or he could keep. Oh, wow, that was scary. That air dodge could have been punished.
Didn't get it with the back air, sneaking in the up tilt, taking that first stock.
Yes, sir. It was looking like that was going to go the way of Merf, just the way that one started off, but Pelca just has just such a good ability, such a knack for just hanging in there and then starting to get those trades that are going to benefit Snake with the grenades. You see him holding one in hand. All right, now things getting a little tricky, but he gets to the platform safely. Now again, able to get the grenades out, alleviate some pressure, and you're starting to see the difference. Merf already at 93, but he's able, Emerald, to finally get the stock off. And let's see how he plays this one. Oh, Pelca slick with it, just standing in place.
Yeah, looking for a tech chase on that down throw. Wasn't quite going to get it there.
He's just trying to set up. He wants to connect that up tilt wrap up this stock. Put himself in prime position, but he's getting juggled. Finally able to get the grenade, but that is the trade you're always trying to avoid, especially at a high percent like that. Not gonna do Merf any favors.
Yeah, you definitely have to pick and choose your fights in that situation.
Yeah, sword characters definitely have the tools to space around those nades, but it's not always gonna work out to your benefit. As Merf finding out, swinging a miss there, but goes for the back air and gets eaten up a little bit. That extra little ticky-tack damage, it does add up quick. Woo! They are going at it, Duke. And, oh, okay.
Oh, goodness.
Can you imagine? Well, imagine no further. Game 5 last stock situation, folks. Who you got? Smart, I like the grab. Yep, had the nade there, and then it's gonna do it again. No reason not to.
Multifunctional there.
Oh! That grenade could have very well saved Pelca stock. Merf with the big time gamble.
In all honesty, that was the game. With the grenade. No, this game, still on.
That was terrifying. Uh-oh. This crowd erupting. They know that it is still a very big possibility for Merf to win this one, especially with Pelca at 83%. Uh-oh. Oh, Pelca picking a defensive option. Maybe a little shook. This is big for Merf, and he does it!
Right up there and grabs it.
Woo! Merf, fearless to the core. And finally, this man who has lacked a lot of emotion throughout many of his sets, I saw him crack a smile towards the end of that. Got to be proud of that performance, man.